welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the amazing new products they have at Woolworths for Christmas. I'm super excited. I'm going to make myself like a full Christmas meal with starters, a main, and also some desserts. So stay tuned for all of that. But firstly, oh my gosh, I am so hungry. It's almost 2 p.m. and I haven't had lunch. I usually eat lunch at about 12. So I'm gonna have some snacks to start off with. So the first thing I got, which isn't actually super new, but it is a vegan tzatziki from Woolworths. The brand is Bio. I'll grab it out in a second, as well as some crackers that I think are new by Carmen's. I also purchased them at Woolworths. All the food I have got today is from Woolworths, so you can get it all on their website or in store. The other starter I have is these cute little tarts that you put in the oven. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and do that now. I already have my oven preheated at about 200 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna put them in. And while I do that, I'm gonna listen to some Christmas carols and make a little mini Christmas tree that I bought. So let's jump into that. So this is the brand of tzatziki. It's Bio Tzatziki. I'm really excited to try it. I haven't had tzatziki in so long, and this one actually says it's made in Greece. So, you know, as authentic as we can get, hopefully. This would be really good, you know, as a snack starter thing. And then here are the crackers that I got. So they are super seed grain crackers with rosemary and sea salt. Just thought they looked fun, so, you know, we're gonna try that. I was thinking about getting cheese, but then, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of cheese in general, and I used to love tzatziki, so I thought I'd go for something that I know I'll probably like. Alright, this is the cracker. Looks pretty good. And here's the tzatziki. To be honest, this tzatziki looks really hard, more like a cheese, but whoop, it broke the cracker. Whoa, that's the cracker on its own and it's really good. The tzatziki is also good, but it's not like a traditional tzatziki. It's more like a cream cheese tzatziki, but it's really good. These crackers are amazing. It's actually really good. These crackers are next level. And they're really healthy as well. They've only got sunflower seeds, linseed, sesame seeds, quinoa, sunflower oil, linseed meal, sea salt, rosemary, and rosemary extract. So really clean and simple and healthy and delicious. So I highly rate these. Would be perfect for a Christmas gathering as like a starter with other dips like hummus and stuff. Would rate these. Definitely gonna buy them again. So thumbs up for them. As for the tzatziki, I feel like it's good, but I could probably make my own tzatziki with like a vegan yogurt that I'd probably prefer slightly, because this is more like cream cheese. But if you like cream cheese, then you'll really like this. And I kind of like it, but I don't know. It's not traditional tzatziki, I wouldn't say. It's more like cream cheese tzatziki, if you get me. But maybe if I left it out for a bit longer, it would get a bit kind of softer. I just got it straight out of the fridge, so, you know, we'll see. I'll try a bit more later with my main meal. So now I'm gonna grab out the other things that I need to put in the oven.
So this isn't the most environmentally friendly, but I did want to show that they both come in resealable packages, which is kind of handy.
All right, so this is the other starter that I got. It is vegan-friendly petite vegetable tarts. So I've never actually seen them before. I mean, I'm not actually sure if they've been around for a while or if they're new, but they look new to me because I've never seen them. And I think they'd be perfect for a gathering or something, because you can just quickly put them in the oven for a few minutes and then they're ready, and you can serve them as an entree on platters or whatever. So yeah, they're really cute. And then as my main, I got this vegan cauliflower and mushroom Wellington from Woolies, and this is a part of their Christmas range. So I'm really excited to try this because it is something that you could definitely take to a Christmas gathering. You know, if the rest of your family eats meat and they're having like roast ham or whatever it is, you can just bring this along and chuck it in the oven, and then you can eat with them all. So as you can see here, it comes with 4 servings, and I'm pretty sure you just take the plastic off and then put it straight into the oven, and it has some fresh rosemary in there and also a sauce. So keen to try that. I'm gonna put that all in the oven and then I'll be back in a minute.
So I wanted to show you a quick little close-up of exactly how they look when you take them out of the packet. This packet has 18 little tarts in there, which is a great amount for, serving at a party or a gathering. But obviously it's also great to have at home, like I'm having them. I decided to have 3 as well as 1 of the mushroom Wellingtons. The packet of the mushroom Wellington says to put a bit of a cut on the top as well as brush it with some plant-based milk before you put in the oven for about 25 minutes, whereas the tarts just go straight in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so it's been about 7-8 minutes since I put the stuff in and the little tarts are ready now, so I'm gonna grab them out and we can try them. By we, I mean me, but I'm trying them for you, so in case they suck, you don't have to try them. So as you can see here, the Wellington still needs about 10 to 15 minutes, but the little tarts are ready. So let's put them on a little plate. All right. Chuck this back in the oven. Okay, Google, set timer for 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes, and we're starting now.
Alright, so I've got my little tarts. I'm gonna try them first without any sauce, and then I might put on some tomato sauce or barbecue sauce or some of that tzatziki. We'll see. We'll see what it needs. Okay, here it is. It's quite good. The filling, I think on the packet, what did it say? Tomato, pumpkin, capsicum, onion, potato, spinach. Yeah, I can really taste the tomato and capsicum, which I love. I love tomato and capsicum, but if you're not a big fan of like capsicum, I know some people don't like capsicum, I don't really understand why, but it does taste like capsicum and tomato, but the actual outer layer, the pastry, is really, really good. But yeah, I really like the filling. It tastes like a grilled vegetable sandwich, but in a tart form, if you get what I mean. So it's yummy. It's a great starter. Like if this was out on a tray, I would 100% eat it, but I do think it does need a little bit of sauce. I'm gonna grab some barbecue sauce. This barbecue sauce is like almost out. All right, let's try it with the barbecue sauce. I think it'll be a bit better. Yeah, it's really good with the barbecue sauce. It just tastes like a mini pie. It's like a mini vegetable pie kind of thing. It's really good. Well, I just realized I forgot to rate the crackers and dip. Okay. Well, I'm gonna rate these let's say a 6.5 out of 10 because it's nothing like revolutionary. It's not like, oh my gosh, I need to have this again. It's just like, yeah, these are good. If they were out, I would totally eat them. They're tasty. It's a great little snack, but I wouldn't necessarily like go out and seek to buy them again. But if I had them in the house, I would definitely eat them. See what I mean? So it's like a 6.5. It's good, but it's not like, oh my gosh, amazing. In terms of those crackers though, the Carmen's crackers, I'm rating them like a 10 out of 10 for crackers. They're honestly probably the best crackers I've ever had. I usually just buy Saska Lily, but those are way better. They just like taste really good, and the rosemary flavor is just amazing. It would be really good, as I mentioned, like with vegan cheeses, and like anyone would like it. People that eat milk and dairy, like they wouldn't realize it was dairy free. Like it's just really good. And the tzatziki also, I think I'm gonna rate that a 7.5 out of 10 because the flavor was spot on, but the texture just wasn't what I was expecting. So I mean, if I had expected it to be a cream cheese, I probably would have rated it like a 9 out of 10 because the flavor is really, really good. But I was expecting it to be a tzatziki, which is usually like more of a yogurt-like texture. But I have left it out here and I'll try it with the Wellington when it's ready and see if it's kind of like softened a bit, but it's been out for now about 10 minutes and it hasn't really softened at all. So I think that's just the texture of it, which is fine. Like it tastes really good, but yeah, it's more like a cream cheese texture rather than a tzatziki texture. So that's why that one gets a 7 out of 10. And then yeah, this one was a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. So I will see you guys back in about 10 minutes when I have my main course. Bye.
So I decided to serve my Wellington with a broccoli salad. More on that later. But I did want to note, on an actual Christmas, I probably would have served this with like roast potatoes and like peas and, you know, a salad as well. But today I just opted for a salad because I was having an entree and dessert, and I don't usually eat that much for lunch on a regular day, so I just went with salad today.
Alright guys, so here's my not very well decorated yet Christmas tree. I still have to get some baubles and fix it up, but I literally just bought that little tree and I put some tinsel on it. So just don't mind that, but we're getting into the Christmas spirit, so that's what it's all about. So here I have my little Wellington along with my broccoli salad. I am going to be showing this broccoli salad recipe in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. It's perfect for Christmas gatherings because it's really, really easy to make. You don't have to cook anything, it's completely raw. It actually tastes really good, so stay tuned for that. But let's dig into the Wellington. I'm gonna take a bite first without any sauce or anything. Oh, it's hot. It's really good. I just realized that there was a sauce in the packet and I forgot it. Be right back. Okay, so here's the packet. It comes with this little sauce here. It says it's a red wine jus, but to heat it up, it says to submerge the packet in a mug of hot water for 5 minutes and then serve it with the red wine jus. But I think I'm gonna wait until I eat the rest of the 3 and then serve it with it. Like if I have someone over in the next couple of weeks, I'll do that. You know what I mean? But like red wine jus, it's pretty standard. Like it'll just be like a gravy kind of thing. So I'm just gonna have mine with some tomato sauce to supplement that. But the initial flavor is really good. It's pretty mild, I would say. It's not offensive, like no one's gonna dislike it. But it's not, again, kind of like the tarts, like it's not anything particularly really special. But at the same time, it's a really good option for, you know, if you're going to a family gathering and everyone else is eating meat, or like if there's just you and one other person that's veggie, like bringing this is really good because you can kind of like join in with all the festivities and have your own little treat kind of food meal, main meal thing. So we're gonna take another bite with the tomato sauce and see how I feel. The pastry also is really flaky and good, so. It's yummy. To be honest, it just tastes like a pasty. So it's not anything super special. But as I said, really convenient and it is tasty. I think I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10 because I was just kind of expecting a bit more flavor in there. Like I feel like it just needs a few more spices just to kind of bring it up a level. At the moment, it's just a bit plain, which isn't bad if you're someone that, you know, isn't a big fan of like spices and stuff. But personally, I love spices, I love flavor, and it's just a little bit bland for me. But overall, it's a 7 because it's a solid option and I am enjoying it. So I also want to mention that this tzatziki is still like not runny. It's been out for like 25 minutes now, maybe even half an hour. And it definitely hasn't gone runny. So it's definitely that kind of like cream cheese consistency, but you could probably use it in like a dressing or something. I feel like it'd be really good to make like a dressing for a salad with. And it tastes really good like with this broccoli salad. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep eating this. I hope you have enjoyed this so far, and I'll be back in a little bit to have dessert. For dessert, we have 2 different options, so stay tuned, it'll be yummy. See you guys soon. Alrighty guys, so I just quickly wanted to show you my dessert options before I go ahead and assemble everything. So first off, I bought this new limited edition nakula plant-based brandy flavored custard. So this is really cool. I've never seen anything like it before. Yeah, it says limited edition, so it's just for Christmas. I'm really excited to try this. I'm gonna try this, I think just plain on its own, but I did buy a fruit pudding, like a Christmas pudding type thing to have with it. But unfortunately, I didn't realize that the Christmas pudding has egg in it, so I won't be eating it, but I'm gonna gift it to someone who does eat eggs, so it's not gonna go to waste. But yeah, unfortunately, the free from Christmas fruit pudding thing has egg in it. It doesn't have any milk, but it has egg, which is just annoying, but whatever. We continue, we go on. So what I did buy, which is vegan, is these Plantitude. It's the Woolworths brand plant-based meringue nests, which are really cool. I don't think I've actually ever had vegan meringues before. I know you can make them with aquafaba, and that's what this has been made with, but I've just like, I don't know, never got around to making them, but now I don't need to because you can buy them at the store, which is really cool. So I was thinking of making like a mini pavlova with it, but then I was like, I could also make like an Eton mess type thing with berries and like cream. And then I was like, why don't I make like a trifle? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like combine the meringue and like the custard, and then I've got fresh raspberries and cherries. So I think I'm gonna make a bit of a trifle thing. But I also wanna try the meringue on its own and the custard on its own. So I think I'm gonna do that quickly now for you. Let's open this up. All right, so it comes with 9 little meringues. So I'm gonna crack open one. Classic sugar. It doesn't have a really like chewy center, which is what I prefer in a meringue, but I guess you can't really expect like a store-bought meringue to have a chewy center. Like they usually are all crispy, especially if they're this small. So yeah, if you're looking for a chewy center, this isn't it. You probably have to make it yourself, but I think this is gonna be perfect for like an Eton mess style, trifle style thing, which I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna save the rest of this and use it in that, and let's try some of this brandy flavored custard. I'm super keen for this. Okay, wait, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So that is what it looks like on the inside. And by the way, how cute is this little packaging? Anyway, I'm gonna show you the texture. Ooh, she is thick. Look how thick that is. It doesn't even drop. Ooh, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Let's try. Okay, moment of truth. That is good. I mean, to be honest, I don't really eat I don't really drink brandies, so I'm not really sure if it's properly tastes like brandy, but it does have like a Christmassy taste to it. So this is really like thick and creamy. So good. It's made from cashews, coconut, almonds, water, starch, cane sugar, guar gum, brandy flavor, natural color, and that's it. That is really good. That's like really minimal ingredients for something that tastes so decadent. Like this is where it's at. I would recommend getting this for your Christmas gathering. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly make my little trifle thing, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
So today I'm just using this cute little teacup because I'm only making a single serve of this little dessert. On the bottom I'm putting 1 crushed up meringue, then I'm layering in some of that brandy flavored custard. Now I'm going in with some fresh raspberries and another one of the meringues, just all crushed up. And then we're going in with another layer of the custard, and then to top it all off, I'm just gonna put some extra cherries and raspberries. And that's it.
Alrighty, I'm back with my trifle type thing. I don't really know whether to call this a trifle or an Eton mess. I think it's a hybrid between the two. I think Eton mess is usually with strawberries and with cream, whereas I've used custard, which is more of a trifle thing, but I've used meringue, which is more of an Eton mess thing. So it's a bit of a hybrid, but you know, I like to experiment, I like to try new things. So here is my cute little teacup of this Eton mess thing, trifle thing. Okay, let's go. This is really good. It's really sugary, which I don't usually opt for. Like whenever I make, you know, desserts and treats myself, I usually sweeten with maple syrup rather than sugar, just because, I don't know, I find like after sugar, I just don't feel as good in myself. I I mean, it's fine to have as like a treat or like a special occasion, but I don't really like to include processed sugar in my diet on a day-to-day basis. However, this is for Christmas, and on Christmas you should enjoy yourself and indulge a little bit, and that is what I'm doing today, even though it's not quite Christmas, but this is my pre-Christmas Christmas, so it's really good. This worked really well. So obviously, you know, I've just made a single serve here, but you could totally make this for, you know, like, well, how many meringues are there? I feel like 2 meringues per person is good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, like about 8 people. You could make like a decent sized trifle. Obviously, like you could also add cake into the trifle, which is more traditional, like a sponge cake. And that would, you know, make it go a bit further, and then you could just put like the meringues on top or something. But you could also, you know, serve the meringue as per on the packet. So just like put some cream and berries and like a coulis type thing on top. That would also be really good and really simple. But this literally took me like, I don't know, max 5 minutes to like assemble, and it tastes amazing, and yeah, it's just really good. Also, that custard, the brandy custard, would be really good on an apple crumble. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about it now, and like that would just be perfect on an apple crumble. I actually have a recipe for a rhubarb and apple crumble up on my channel. I'll link it in the top right corner up there. Check that out, because that would be perfect for Christmas. Like, oh, imagine just biting into like a warm apple crumble with this brandy custard on top. Guys, I feel like I should have made that now. It's so like calling me, but this is also really good, and this is really quick and easy, whereas like the crumble probably takes like an hour all up to, you know, prep it all, cook it and everything, whereas this is like literally 5 minutes. So this is a quick and easy Christmas idea video for you guys to try out. I really hope you enjoyed it. Oh wait, I keep forgetting to rate these things. I'm rating the Nests a 10 out of 10 for what they are. They are sugar crunchy meringues, so 10 out of 10 for what they are. But like personally, I don't know how often I would buy them, like probably only for Christmas, because yeah, it's basically just all sugar and aquafaba. Like aquafaba is good for you, I guess, but like sugar, yeah. So in terms of health, like I wouldn't rate it as high, but for what they are, it's a 10 out of 10. Like it tastes exactly like a meringue, and it's like crispy and crunchy and perfect in this like eat and mess trifle thing I've got going on here. And then what did I rate this? I don't think I rated it. I'm gonna rate it out of 10 out of 10, because like honestly, if you gave this to someone who wasn't dairy free, who wasn't vegan, they would not know the difference. Like this tastes really, really good. It's really good. And obviously my fruit is a 10 out of 10, because you can't go wrong with cherries and raspberries. And I'm pretty sure that was everything I had to rate. I think so. Yes. All right. So I am going to finish eating this and listen to some more Christmas carols. I've got a bit of Christmas shopping that I have to wrap up, write some cards and all that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful in some way. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see another video like this, because I'm thinking of going to Coles next week and trying out their Christmas range. So let me know if you want to see that, because I mean, this whole experience was really fun for me. And you know, if you want to see it, I want to make it. So let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you have any other recommendations of Christmas themed videos that I can make for you guys, because it's really fun. I really enjoy making Christmas themed videos. I am quite a Christmassy person, but I don't know, I haven't really done that much Christmassy stuff in the last few years because I've been like going away for Christmas. So it's really nice to get into the Christmas spirit, and yeah, it's fun. So I hope you guys are safe and well, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!